Hey, hi, and hello, Mad Pyro here on day 68. Phew, a lot's going on today. I know it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to Amy and all the other mothers that are out there. The mothers to be, the mothers that are, and the mothers that will be. How about that? I've dealt with a lot today, so you guys kind of forgive me. I'm a little spacey right now. Not that it affects anything that I do. I just there's just a lot going on. I really don't have a whole lot involved. I mean, because I've been handling everything else today. I do want to kind of talk about the giveaway, and I want to talk about a couple other odds and ends things. So why don't we just get into the giveaway? That'll be the first things first. I have talked about it very, very briefly. I'm still not telling you what's in it yet. I've got a very good idea on what I am putting in it. And I'm also going to throw some extra stuff in it because I'm just cool like that. I want to give you guys a variety of stuff. Not only just edibles, not I say edibles like wrong type of edibles, people. Wrong type of edibles.
That's just in your mind.
I know. But it's going to be keto stuff. It's going to be keto-friendly foods. If I put foods in it, which I think I'm going to, but I'm not real 100. There's going to be some other odds and ends stuff in there. And it'll be cool. You guys will like it. I know you'll like it. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. And hey, it's free. I can't say anything else other than it's free, so enjoy it. I guess the next thing is I've been watching a lot on what's going on. Y'all know that with the Roni Rona. And I can't say it on here or else my video gets flagged. So I'll make up a new term for it, the Roni Rona. Anyway, there's a lot going on. I know a lot of people are out there and they're unemployed right now, and the world's just nuts. It's absolutely insane. I'm tired. Everybody else is tired. We're all stressing and everything's going weird. But on a good news, it looks like Uncle Sam's going to give us more money, which is, a welcome thing in my book any day. I watch a lot of financial advisors and stuff, and hey, that's cool. More money, free money. Free money's always good. So enough on that. I'm not getting into it. I don't want to get into it. I'm sick of the whole situation. But free money is something I'll talk about. So, me and Amy have been, of course Amy's been doing keto longer than I have. And we have been doing a lot of thinking about stuff and how things go and how it affects people differently. Like she didn't show any signs of losing weight. I mean, a little here and a little there. And then all of a sudden it was like, one day she lost 78 pounds. That's how it came off, I assure you. I mean, you saw it a little bit, and then all of a sudden I turned around one day and half of you was gone. I don't know if it was the better half or not. We're not sure about that yet.
I should slap him for that, shouldn't I?
I don't care. That's not the first time. Probably won't be the last, I assume. But anyway, if you guys wonder what I'm messing with fishing reel. Yeah, big shock. Me, fishing reel. No, never. So, when me and Amy do, our comparisons as far as keto goes, we're two completely different people as far as how we handle it. I can do a cheat day here and there. It doesn't bother me to eat like a normal food and then go back to straight keto for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Her, on the other hand, she can't do it. She's afraid she's going to lose control over it and just go back to eating completely unhealthy food. Whereas I, on the other hand, can just flip-flop back and forth and it doesn't really bother me. It's been almost 2 weeks since I had any normal food. And I say normal as in normal American diet, not like normal as in, oh, you're eating snail trails? That's gross. No, I mean like normal, like deep fried food or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and guys, don't be afraid if you're on keto to give yourself a day break or a meal's worth of break. Like this morning, I woke up and I was like, wow, I ate, a couple ground beef patties with some cheese and some quail eggs. Yes, I eat quail eggs. And sorry guys, I like them. They're like literally to me fried eggs. They're so cute. They taste exactly the same, but they're just small. And I've for 2 days now, I can't kick the flavor of fried shrimp out of my mouth. The fried shrimp with malt vinegar. And so that's what I'm going to have tonight for dinner is fried shrimp. But I'm not going to do like French fries or anything like that. That would just kill me. The last time I ate French fries was what, almost a month and a half ago, when I had Five Guys. Man, let me tell you something. The bun was okay. I could eat the bun and I was all right. I ate a ton of French fries and it had my stomach almost doubled over. Just because of the amount of starch that was in them, because my body's not used to it anymore. So that one hurt. That one did hurt. But, some people can do it and some people can't. Some people feel safe in doing it and some people don't. Now, call it cheating, call it dirty keto, call it whatever you want to call it. I've lost weight. I know I've lost weight. My clothes fit differently. Everybody that I know is like, oh my God, you have cheekbones, or oh my God, you have a chin. Which I know sounds screwed up, but it's true. So I'm going to continue to do keto, even though I may have a cheat once in a while. Hey, I'm only human, and I like what I like. And if you don't feed those cravings with something that's very close to keto, you're going to go back to them. I have stood off.
That is very true.
Yeah, I have stood off from like snack cakes and pies and desserts. And let me tell you, I'm a cheesecake-aholic. I will rival the fucking Golden Girls for cheesecake. I'm telling you, I will wrestle B. Arthur herself for a damn piece of cheesecake. Betty White, here I come. But I honestly have a taste for cheesecake, always have. Well, we found a recipe that's close to cheesecake, and I used like the Torani sugar-free syrups or Jordan skinny syrup to flavor it, whichever way I decide to flavor it that day, or I'll swirl some of my sugar-free blackberry jam into it, or whatever. And doing that actually curbs that craving, believe it or not, because it's very close to the texture. I had to modify that recipe to make it more cheesecakey than, eggs and cream cheese, which essentially that's all cheesecake is anyway. But, of course, there's no crust, unless I do the almond crust, but then there's a crust. But, to be able to do that and get that close to that recipe to where it curbs that craving is what this is about. At least for me it is. Now, there is nothing that's going to compare to fried shrimp. There's nothing that's going to compare to fried clam strips. There's nothing that's going to compare, for me anyway, to, like, I don't know, say a deep fried Twinkie. But as long as I can have certain things and curb those cravings, no, you're not getting a deep fried Reese's peanut butter cup.
No, but I'm going to get a bag or something of sugar-free freaking quote-unquote Reese's cups. And I'm going to get that batter recipe, and I'm doing deep fried Reese's cups.
See what I mean? There's just certain things. There's certain things you can't get a flavor from anything else. Now, I'm a big cotton candy fan. I love cotton candy. I love candy of any kind, really. But the cotton candy is completely off the mark right now. Because if I were to eat that, oh my God, I don't even want to know what would happen to me. Whew, I'd throw myself and my body into a spiral that I don't think I could ever drag myself out of. But I can curb those cravings by having something similar, like the keto cheesecake or keto brownies, or whatever we do that's close.
I haven't even made brownies yet since I've been on
So
keto.
far, well, I'm just saying keto brownies, keto cake, keto whatever. Keto ice cream. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's certain ice creams that I've tried that will give regular ice cream a run for its money. I mean, I love Rita's. I love gelato. I'm that thick, creamy custard, and that's my favorite part of it. It's like eating really decadent, heavy, dense, frozen whipped cream. Some of these keto ice creams, like Halo Top and Enlightened and Rebel, you hit the mark. And I would rather eat some of these than, say, Breyers. I mean, the Breyers carb counter is really good, too. But as far as, like, Haagen-Dazs or Ben & Jerry's now, if anybody knows me out there, I was a Ben & Jerry's aholic. I would eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's in no time flat.
Shout out to Ben & Jerry's. You need to make keto.
Shout out to Ben & Jerry's. You need to sponsor me.
No.
Anyway.
They need to come up with a keto product.
I'll advertise you like mad. Oh, I'll get a hold of them. I'll write them. And that's another thing you guys can do. These companies that don't produce a keto product yet, or a keto version of a product yet, get a hold of them. Write them. Say, hey, look, I'm on keto now because of health concerns, or I'm on keto now just to lose weight. And it's not a fad diet. It is a lifestyle. I can't buy your product anymore because you don't make something that fits into my macros, or you don't make something that's sugar-free. And if you do, you're using the wrong type of sweetener. Try this one instead. Companies will look at that and go, well, if one person's saying that, how many other people did we lose? So go out there, and I know it's a little above and beyond what you should be doing, but if you want a thing of Chunky Monkey and you can't have it because you're on keto, what do you got to lose? The worst they can do is say no. And some of these companies, their consumer relations are really good. Like we got some, what was it, Enlightened?
Yeah.
And it was melted. I mean, I got that much of it in a pint container. And I was really upset because I was really looking forward to that ice cream. I ate it anyway. But it wasn't what it should have been, and I knew that. So we called and we were like, look, this is what happened.
Actually, I Instagrammed you.
Yeah, actually, Amy Instagram her. Follow Amy's Instagram. It's
hang on.
Hold on.
I never know my name. Okay. Oh, Amy Meyer 001.
Amy
All
Myers
one word.
001. All one word, all lowercase.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Follow Amy's Instagram. So anyway, she reached out to them via Instagram, and they wrote back saying, hey, we're going to send you some coupons for our product. We apologize that happened.
It looked like a refrigeration use.
Well, yeah, it looked like a refrigeration issue. So that being said, I mean, that's really cool that companies will do that for you. But more so, they like to listen to the consumer. We buy their products. We're the ones in the stores going, wow, I wonder why they don't have this. Call them. Tell them, hey, look, I loved your product when I was off keto. Can you make a keto version? And most of the time, they'll get back with you. Thank you with your concerns. We'll look into it, or they'll get back. We're working on developing it right now. Or they'll be like, hey, we already have it. Go on the website and check it out. One of the things, there goes my phone blowing up again. One of the things is, what was I going to say? Yep, nope, lost it. one of the things that I used to eat all the time that I didn't realize. Oh, wraps. Flour tortillas. For like soft tacos and stuff. I love flour tortillas. I didn't know they made a frickin' low carb one until Amy's like, "Hey, yeah, we make a low carb one." Or Mission makes a low carb one. There's another La Banderita makes a low carb one as well, and that's the one I really like. So you can still have your tacos. You can still have your burritos. You can still have a crab cake wrap or a ham salad wrap or whatever you do, whatever you wrap into your wrap. You can still have it. It costs a couple more extra carbs on your macros, but if you want it and you're craving it, it's better than blowing your macros out by going and getting a wrap from the gas station or whatever, or buying a pack of regular wraps. So guys, look into those products. Don't get discouraged because you used to eat this and now you can't have it. No. Figure it out. Do what we do. We get recipes offline and then we'll modify them to where they actually taste like they should taste. Amy's got a really good one for like Chick-fil-A nuggets that she absolutely loves, which I have not tried yet because of my chicken thing.
I made a coconut bread today just from all the experience that I've had making a microwave bread and figuring out how many tablespoons of coconut flour that took was kind of trial and error for me.
Well, how was it?
Worked. It had a slight coconut taste, and if I would have sweetened it, it would have reminded me of
Coconut cake or something?
It would have reminded me of a cake, but not as dense as a cake would be. It was still kind of bready.
Okay, well, see, there you go. It just takes something that simple to want something that you are craving to go in the kitchen and go, all right, well, I've done this, let's do this. And that's all you really got to do. So, keep that in mind. Don't let it discourage you. Don't let it stop your diet, and don't let it stop you. If you absolutely can't find a substitute for that one thing you're craving, go eat it. Don't torture yourself. Don't go, I can't do that. Don't do that, because you're just going to make yourself hate your diet even more. And that's going to cause you to stop dieting and to stop eating keto or low carb. And it's going to set you right back in that pattern where you're just like, well, I can't have that, so I'm going to have this. Well, then I'm going to slip off and have this. And it's a domino effect. You'll fall into it. Tell yourself, let's say, okay, if I'm craving this and I shouldn't have it, and I can't make it to replicate it, then I'm going to eat it once, take care of that craving, and then go right back on my diet. It's not going to hurt you. Yeah, they say sometimes, depending on how much of what you have, it can kick you out of ketosis, which it can. But that's not the end of the world. You can kick yourself back into ketosis, and if you only have it once, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is, it's not going to boot you out of ketosis. I'm living proof of that. It's going to stop you for a minute, and it's going to slow it down, but it definitely will pick back up within a day. Now, that's not true if you binge for 2 days and just eat everything you're not supposed to have. Of course, that's going to have some ill side effects, not to mention the fact you're going to feel like crap. This carb-free, low-carb, no-carb lifestyle that we're living is such a cleaner way to eat that going into something like that can actually make you ill. You don't want that, I promise you.
And the cleaner you eat on a low-carb diet, for longevity wise, and then you have an off week after you've been eating that way for a year, 2 years, it's actually easier for you to get yourself back on track after that longevity period. I mean, for some people it's only like 3
Zane!
months. For some people it's only like 3 months and they can kick themselves back in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I watch YouTubers that have been doing this for years, and they struggled severely through this pandemic. And then they've gotten back to it really quickly.
Okay, well, So basically, what it boils down to is don't let small mishaps or cravings discourage you from eating. If you do, it's going to make it worse. If you don't eat the thing you're craving, it's going to make it worse. Now, again, I'm not saying go eat an entire box of Little Debbie's. Bad idea. But I'm getting some weird messages going on here. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. If you go out and you have a snack cake, it's not the end of the world. If you have a order of French fries, it's not the end of the world. I would rather see somebody go out, be on keto. Like I said, I'm 2.25 months in. I've had, tonight will be 2 cheat meals, like actual cheat meals. To where I'm actually going to blow over my carbs. And I know I'm going to blow over my carbs. So I ate pretty carb-free up to this point today because I know that one meal is going to shoot me way up. But at the same time, you got to be conscious about it. What?
Yeah, I mean, that's smart. That's how,
yeah, you got to be
carb heavy.
You got to be conscious about it. You got to go, okay, well, so for breakfast you can't go 20 carbs in for your breakfast and then 60 carbs in for your meal at night. You go really light on your carbs during the day, and then at night when you go down to eat breakfast, go down to eat dinner, if you're going to have a baked potato, if you're going to have French fries, if you're going to have anything like that, mashed potatoes, you can go and you can have your mashed potatoes, you can have your baked potato, and you're not blowing your carbs. So that's a great thing to know, and it makes you feel better about doing it. It gets rid of that craving, and you can go right back into it. So guys, that's what I wanted to talk to you today about more than anything is don't be afraid to eat the food you want, but only do it from time to time, and only in a severe case do you do it for a couple days in a row. One meal, not going to hurt anybody. One day of blowing carbs. Let's say you're traveling. Now, me and Amy we travel a lot, actually, for people that don't leave the house. But when
throughout the year,
when we do travel, we travel distances. I mean, hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours away. In doing so, not every place will serve you a hamburger without a bun. I mean, most places will now. But, you want to eat more than, a steak sub without the roll or a steak or whatever. And sometimes you just can't afford it. So we pack a lot of our own snacks when we go. Now, the kids, they can have whatever they want because they're not on this diet. We're doing, I mean, they're lower carb, but they're not no carb. So we pack our own snacks like cheese cubes and ham slices and stuff like that. Almonds and walnuts and, Brazil nuts and pecans. And we'll snack on those on the trip itself. And then when we get to where we're going, have an actual meal and enjoy it. And then get up the next day and do it all over again. So, it's not a bad thing that you do that. And I actually suggest it every now and again. Some people actually say it helps reboot your system to be able to burn more fat. And I found that to be true with me right now. Now, that's not going to be the way it is all the time. But right now, I find that I get those few extra carbs in. The next day, I feel 10 times more energetic. And I can actually feel everything starting to work again and move again. And my brain clears up again. And I'm not going, I really want this. So it does help. It does help. So please, by all means, if you do, be smart about it. But still eat the food you love. So guys, that's what I've got for you today. More in on the giveaway and stuff like that. Remember, we need 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers. Subscribe to my channel, and I will announce the giveaway, the times, and how I'm going to do it. So please, guys, get healthy, get happy, stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.